Hey dolls, thanks for being here today with me again. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this makeup that I'm wearing. Pretty much like a matte makeup using a little bit of purple, like a dusty purple, which I personally think is perfect for us to transition into the spring and summertime. I really like it. It's playing with a little bit of color, but not too much color. It's definitely wearable for either day or nighttime. I'm totally going out right now in the daytime with this look, but you can definitely go ahead and use it also for a nighttime, like to go out. Before we get into the tutorial, I did want to share with you the palette that I use for this look, which is the Nightlife palette by Penela. I think I'm pronouncing it right, and Sigma. I am obsessed with this palette and I really wanted to show it with you guys. This is, well, let me just show you the packaging. I think it's super sleek. It's all black and it definitely goes with the theme of nightlife. So this look is kind of like for nightlife as well, but I'm totally gonna wear this during the day as well. So you do you, girl. You wear it whenever you want. This is the palette, so it has like a little mirror right here. I think it's super convenient. I love when palettes have a mirror because I definitely, when I'm doing my eye makeup, I like to use little mirrors. I don't know why. Even though I always have a mirror like this on my table, I also like to have a little mirror to do like little details in the eye. So that's a plus for them. And these are the shadows, which I am so obsessed. On the first line you have your 4 neutrals, your 4 like more on the beigey brown warm side. Then the second line you have 4 shadows that are more like on the pinky purple or plum. So you could definitely play with colors with this palette. Down here you have your gray, your black, your dark brown, and your silver shadow, which can definitely help for a smoky eye. I'm really liking this palette because you can transition from day to nighttime super easy, and the shadows are super blendable, super buttery, just amazing. I really like it and I have been obsessed with it lately. In the description box I will leave the link to this palette in case that you guys are interested. I do have a link and a coupon that you can get 10% off this palette or any other Sigma product, so if you want to use it. I decided just to film the eye makeup because I wanted just to focus on this palette and also for the sake of time. But anyways, without any further ado, if you want to see how I created this eye look, then just keep on watching. Start off by priming my lids using Soft Ochre and my F74 concealer brush. And from the Nightlife palette, I'm going to be grabbing the lightest shade, which is kind of like a vanilla shade in there. And using my flat shader brush, the E60, I'm going to place that pretty much all over, lid up to brow bone. Then next, taking the lightest brown shadow. It's a beautiful matte shadow. And with my E40 brush, I'm going to just be applying that all over my upper crease. Very blended in a windshield swiper motion as my first transitional shade. Next, taking Topaz, which is a medium warm brown shadow, and the same E40 brush, we're going to be dusting this right into the crease again, a little lower than the first shadow, just to make the look more blended and more diffuse. Next, taking my favorite shadow from all, it is called Urbanette. It's a gorgeous matte purpley pink shadow, and I'm going to be applying that using a small flat shader brush from Sigma, that is the E55. We're going to be applying it in the outer part of our lid. To give this look a little bit more dimension, I'm taking the darkest brown eyeshadow from the palette, which is called After Hours, and I'm applying that right on the outer V of the eye and bringing it in slowly and blend it into the crease. The brush that I'm using is the E70, which makes it super simple for you to blend it and apply with precision. Next, I'm taking the pinky shadow from the palette, which is Skyline, and we're just applying that into the inner corners of the eyes and mixing it with the purpley shadow, kind of like meeting in between in the center of the lid. So just tap that over and then go back and forth between the pinky and the purple to make sure that they mix nice in together, like making kind of like a sandwich between the two. I'm going to continue by lining my eyes. I'm creating a very thin and not too dramatic wing liner using my Sigma Ace Line liquid liner. Then we're going to be applying some mascara and then some lashes. I'm using Iconics. This look, you guys, is super easy to do. It's one of my favorite techniques. Anybody can do it and it's really not time consuming, I promise you. So these are my lashes. I'm applying them so you guys can see how I apply them. And then right after that, I'm going to be applying a little bit of brown liner right in my waterline because I didn't want the look to be too dramatic. But you can definitely use black if you want it to be a little bit more smoky and maybe more appropriate for nighttime. With my E30 pencil brush, I took Urbanette and ran that on the outer part of my lower lash line to make the look more smoky. And then I took Skyline and just applied it in the inner part of my lower lash line. Again, using the same technique, just making sure that the two meet together. Then just apply some mascara to your lower lashes, and your eyes are good to go. It is super simple, you guys. I promise it is a super simple to do look. As you guys could probably tell, I did my foundation before my eye makeup, so I like to go back in with this 3D Kabuki brush to just clean up my concealer, make sure that everything is on point before I move on. Now I'm going to be applying my highlighter. I'm using Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow, and I'm applying that all over the highest points of my face, like my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, wherever you want to glow. And then for blush, I'm going to be using NARS Orgasm, which is one of my all-time favorite blushes ever. I just feel like it goes with any and every look. Then just spray myself with some Urban Decay Sizzling setting spray. And then to finish off on the lips, I'm going to be using ColourPop Tulips, which is one of their Ultra Satin Liquid Lipsticks, and I am obsessed. I love it. That is it. That completes the look. I really hope that you guys liked it and enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Besos. Bye-bye.